Hello everybody, it is Zombie with two eyes and welcome to my channel. I may be undead, but I look alive thanks to makeup, skincare, and hair care. So today we are going to be going over my December empties and some of my least favorites, some middle ground, and some of my favorite products in December of 2020. Here are my least favorite products from December of 2020. These are ones that I rated 1s and 2s out of my 1 through 5 scale. And these are products that just... Alright, so I will be going over just a couple of products from my least favorites, just because there was a lot, as you could tell from the picture. So the first one I want to talk about is the, what is this? The Lament, the Good Patch Dream Patches. So I received this in my beauty fix for December. And I was really excited to try these because I'm always looking for ways to help combat my sleeping issues with insomnia and stuff. And unfortunately, these didn't do anything for me except make my arm really sticky in the morning. So I placed them on 4 nights in a row, like suggested, and I didn't feel any different than what I normally do. And it doesn't seem like the packaging is recyclable. So next we have something that I talked about in my November least favorites of 2020, but this is the green version. So this is the Lavoir Natural Origin Boosting Base Brightening Tone Up Cream in Pure Green. This stuff is horrible. It clogged my pores. It gave me the worst white looking cast on my face and it wouldn't budge at all. It ruined makeup. I hated it. Can't stand it. But it is recyclable. Next up, I have the Milk Makeup, the Melatonin Overnight Lip Mask. So I got this not realizing that there was a portion of it that I'm allergic to. It has lavender in it. I hated this. It smelled gross to me. Every time I tried to take it off in the morning, it left this weird sticky goop on my lips. I was not a fan. So I'm glad it was just a sample and not a full one, but I was not into this at all. And this does not appear to be recyclable, but I'm going to put it off to the side and check later. So, I don't know. So next we have a fan favorite for most, but not a fan favorite for me. This is the Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum Cream. So I love the smell. I love the smell of this stuff, but the cream is just not moisturizing for me. And it just doesn't do anything for me. I do have really, really dry skin on my legs, so that may have something to do with it, but overall, it just doesn't do anything for me, and this is not recyclable. So the last thing I'm going to talk about in my least favorites is something that I may do a small rant on, so please bear with me. So this is the Curology treatment. So I got the cleanser mistake with Allure a while back. And so I decided, because my acne was getting kind of sort of bad, but it was okay. It was decent. It wasn't like it is now. So I did their $5.95 thing. And then I decided to subscribe for a couple months just to see if what they were prescribing me was better than what I was doing currently. And the complete opposite happened. My acne got 100 times worse. I am still trying to figure out what happened to my skin. I switched ingredients like once. I did this for 6 months, and this is the last bottle that I had, and it horribly ruined my skin. I am now getting the worst acne that I've had since I was like 14, 15 years old, and I'm 28. So this is not okay. I was actually doing pretty well before I started this, and this just made it 100 times worse. So I do not like. And this is also not recyclable. So next we're going to move on to things that were okay. They did something, I guess, maybe. So first we're going to talk about the Glow Recipe, the Niacinamide Dewdrops. So I ordered one of their research sample things, or their lab samples, right before it came out. It was okay. It smelled really good. It made my skin shiny, but it didn't do anything overall. I was able to get like maybe 7 or so, like a week or so use out of this, and it didn't do much overall, except make my skin really, really, really shiny, which is not really, as an oily skin person, not really something I enjoy. And unfortunately, this goes in the garbage. So the next product was actually my last pan of 2020. So this was the Balance Me Wonder Eye Cream. This was okay. It did a really nice job moisturizing, especially when my eyes started getting really sensitive when I introduced a new eye cream which had fragrance in it. I don't know why eye creams need fragrance. They don't need fragrance. but this actually helped keep my eye from getting extremely irritated, or the skin under my eyes really irritated, but overall it didn't do much else. And this is recyclable, but you have to separate the cap from the tube, so recycling. We're going to move on to things that I liked but I won't repurchase. These are just things that they were decent, they were really nice, and they did something, but they're either too expensive or I have a ton of it already, and it's just things I wouldn't repurchase. So the first thing, and this will probably blind you, so I'll try not to, is the Revolution, this is the Revolution Cosmetics Loose Powder Infinite. So I really enjoyed this stuff. It set my face all day. It wasn't super like crazy powdery. It was worked really well with a brush and a sponge, but it gave me a really bad white cast. And so it was great in setting me all day. I had to literally put this on, wait a couple minutes, and then kind of brush the excess off just to kind of help get the white cast to go away. But I mean, for how much money this was really cheap. It was like $4 or $5. This is really nice if you have oily skin. I do recommend this if you have oily skin, but I have so many setting powders that I don't see the need to repurchase this until I start running lower on setting powders. And I don't think this is recyclable. So next we have the Dr. Dennis Gross Acne Eliminating Gel. So I got this in a New Beauty VIP box, and I started using this right after, like a couple days after I finished the Curology treatment, just to let my skin kind of reset. But this was nice. It did smell horrible. Oh my god, it smelled like cigarettes, which... Ugh. And this does have retinol in it as well, so it does have a lot of contradicting things that will really screw up your skincare routine. Because it says a direct acid, a retinol, a peptide. It has a whole bunch in it. And so I had to like take off half my skin routine in order to do this. But it smelled gross, worked decently while it's starting my skin to purge out whatever is going on. And I just wish it smelled a little better. Like I don't want it to add fragrance, but I don't want it to smell like gross stale cigarettes. You know what I mean? And this is recyclable. So I'm gonna move on to my favorite products this month. So these are my absolute favorites of this month, and one of them is actually my product of the year. So we're going to start with a product that I actually finished really recently, and this is the Youth to the People Superberry Hydrate and Glow Dream Mask. So I have two samples of these. One I got in a Ipsy box and one that I got in a FabFitFun mystery. It's really nice. I put it on right before I go to bed. My skin feels really soft and supple when I wake up. I really like it. It doesn't cause any irritation or extra oiliness that I usually get with some sleeping masks. So it's really nice. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to repurchase this, so it's a really hard maybe, leaning towards a yes. But overall, I liked it. I thought it smells good, it feels good, texture is really nice. I don't know, overall I like it. So the next three are like my top 3 products of the month, and mostly actually my products of the year. Minus a couple makeup products. But the first one is the Kiehl's, I think, Creamy Eye Treatment with Avocado. So I got this as just a free sample. I think it'll look fantastic sample bag. But oh my gosh, this stuff is absolutely amazing. It is the creamiest, most moisturizing eye cream I have ever tried. And it just feels luxurious. Like, you know how you want something to feel luxurious? This feels absolutely luxurious. It is super nice and thick, and you just put the littlest bit on, and instantly my eyes felt moisturized. My dark circles started to look not as noticeable. My fine lines look not as noticeable. This stuff is amazing, and I will 110% go and purchase a full size when I start getting down on my eye cream backlog, which should actually be pretty quickly because it's not that large. But I adore this. 110% recommend this. The next thing, which is actually my hair product of the year, is the Notoriously Morbid Silk Face Hair and Body Mist. And this is the Underworld scent. I'm currently using the Oh No, I'm Naughty scent. But I got this in one of their Coffin of Necessities a couple months ago. And I started using this every night on my hair, and my hair has drastically changed. Like, I don't know if you can notice, like, it looks a little dry today, but like, My hair has more volume in it since I started using this. It's softer. It doesn't break as much. This stuff is absolutely amazing, and it is 100% my hair product of the year. Please go buy this if you have dry, brittle hair. This stuff will change your life, and it smells really, really good. And I think this is only like $5 or something on their website, but yeah, seriously, go check them out. Notoriously Morbid. And last but not least, this is my product of the year for 2020. This is the Tula Skincare Protect and Glow Sunscreen. This stuff is amazing. It not only helped even out my skin tone as well as protect me from harmful UVA and UVB rays. It also had SPF, it has SPF 30, but it also smelled nice. It moisturized my skin. It did not clog my pores. It kept my makeup from getting all funky. Didn't allow oil to get through. It was amazing. And I'm really, really sad that this is gone now. But I got this in an Ipsy, I think Glam Bag Plus, and yeah, this is definitely a product of the year for me. I love it. It's absolutely amazing. I'm probably going to go buy a full size or another one of these as soon as I go through some other sunscreens, because I've got about 4 or 5 in my backlog. And I'm using the worst one in the world right now, which hopefully I'll finish by the end of January so I can claim it as the worst product of January. But yeah. And so I totally didn't go over these. So this, I would assume, is recyclable, but I'm going to put in the unknowns. And this is obviously not recyclable, so trash. And this is recyclable, so trash. And then this is not recyclable, which makes me kind of sad. Please make this recyclable so you can just be my favorite product of all time, the Tula Skincare. And so that is it for my absolute favorites, least favorites, stuff in the middle. I really appreciate you watching. Happy New Year, because I am filming this after the New Year technically. And I really hope you have a great and wonderful day. Please embrace all of those fantastic moments and stay safe and stay healthy. Please feel free to like, subscribe, and comment. Oh, I totally forgot to say how many products that I did this month. So this month I completed, I think it was 64 or 65 products. I'll double check. But yeah, I did a lot of products this month. And I hope you have a great and wonderful day. Bye!